Oh, hey there. So, I'm going to talk about Grant Neat because this situation is ridiculous. I'm going to talk about it. I don't give a shit. I'm going to talk about it. If you want to come correct it with me, come and do that. Go for it. I'm not going to shut up. I'm not going to sit quiet and let it just be brushed under the rug. Nope. Not cool. So, just to talk about the last several months, since the beginning of this year, yeah, we got back in touch, in very intimate touch, um, up until a couple of weeks ago. He was talking about very graphic things with me and sending dick pics and dick other things and yada yada, and talking all about how he wanted to get with me and blah blah, and I flirted too, and blah de blah de blah. Well, I finally got to the point of a little bit of self-respect, and I just kind of was like, well, if we want to do this, then you want to talk the talk, then walk the walk, buddy. Like, come out and fucking see me then. Like, hello, have some fucking balls and, like, actually do it then. Stop trying to just fucking tease me and, like, turn me on and just be like, oh, yeah, la 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 la. And then just, like, not even, and then nothing. I'm sorry, but, okay, if you are like fantasizing about that, then wouldn't it mean that you actually like want to do that, with me? Like, with me, not just like my face or like some pictures or like a body, but like actually me, like me. Hello, I'm a spiritual being, I'm a person, and like, can you give me some fucking respect? No, 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 no. So as soon as I say that, oh no, I can't talk to you anymore. Like, oh yeah, see you later. I'm having such a hard time mentally, so I gotta just go. And that was like a couple weeks ago. Sending me love emojis and like other things like that. This whole year, he's been talking back and forth with me, and we've been doing that. And then when I call him out, he's like, "Oh yeah, sorry, I did that. I shouldn't do that anymore." When I say like, "Hey, so are you gonna actually do this?" Or like, "What the fuck? Hello, do you have any balls? Do you have like actually kahunas to actually do what you say you're gonna do? Like, are you actually gonna come here and like pound me like you say you wanna do that, you know? Um, okay. No. Because you're forcing me, because like you're trying to force me into a relationship. No. Like, you said you wanted, like, you communicated this to me, okay? I'm sorry, but like, just, I'm a very straight and direct person. And then if you want to tell me that you want to pound me, I'm like, okay, cool, come and do it. Where are you? Like, are you gonna come and do it, or are you just fucking using me? Fucking using me again. Fuck you. pieces of shit who fucking use women. Fuck you. You have no idea how my life has been since you came into my life. I have tried everything, okay, to get you out of my head, out of my life. Like, I've tried everything to get over you, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you this, in the last 7 years, okay? But I listened to you this past year. I want you. I want to fuck you. I want to do this and that, blah, blah, blah. Like, okay, cool. Can you actually walk the walk of what you talk the talk? Can you actually do that? You're just fucking around with me and fucking with my head and fucking using me, using my energy, using my time, using my body. Yeah, getting me to send you nudes, getting me to, like do all this shit and then never following through, at least this year. What have I had to give up? Okay, sure, I wasn't happily married and I was done with the marriage, but it was functional. It was functional. Happy, in love, maybe not, but it was functional, okay? Sure, it's my fault for reaching out to you in the first place. I did that, and yeah, sure, I take responsibility for that. I shouldn't have done that in the first place, I guess. I was in a weird place. I didn't know what to do, and I don't know, to be honest. I was just looking for that feeling of home. But I got more than I bargained for. So yeah, then right at the peak of about when we were splitting up, you wrote back to me and I entertained it and I wrote back and I kept writing back and forth and I knew it was dangerous and I knew I didn't know how to control it. The divorce wasn't done yet, and yet there you were from pretty much my childhood, my teenagehood, from when I was 16. And there you were. This energy. So then we kept talking. And you said, this suddenly switched to you. But anyways, you said you would come out here and we had a whole plan. And we made this plan before I gave up everything. Yeah, sure, I should have ended everything earlier. I should have. I didn't have the guts to. I don't know what could have made me do it, but I didn't have the guts to do it. I just didn't. The thought of being alone and struggling financially, and yet here I am. And it happened anyway. And here I am. And it came to pass anyway. Why? And I'm stuck. So you promised me you would come and be with me. But then you didn't. But you kept taunting me. And promising me hope for the future. And the problem is, we are stuck together. We're stuck no matter what. Like, until we die. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, there is nothing that will separate us. Not really. The realest and best way to be is just to finish it, to finish doing what we said we would do. To make things happen and have a life together like we said we would, instead of resisting it. And that's the problem. That's where the problem happens, is like resisting it every single time. That is the problem. Resisting it. Just embrace it, Grant. Just embrace it. Just do it. Do what needs to be done. The problem is, there is no giving up in something like this. There is no giving up. So just fucking do it. Make it happen, Be the kind gentleman who is so very loving that would never, ever compromise your values to give up on who you know is yours. Just don't do that. Yeah.